Ahoy Gitchegumi crew, we made it with tons of technical difficulties. Holy cow.
I mean, you would think that it would be okay considering you started setting this up about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but like the electrical, everything that I had set up to be automated, like turn the microphone on and off at the right time, just reversed it all. Every button I pushed. Even though the microphone was muted during the intro, like before we came on, as soon as I went to the little bump scene, our microphones cut on. So when it was showing the intro and you went, what? It broadcast.
You can't say anything weird.
But
I always try to make sure I don't do anything crazy, just in case it does that.
now I don't even know where my tasty beverage went.
Oh, your Fresca is over there.
Oh.
He's not drinking this stream because he's working. He's on call.
On duty. Always perpetually on duty.
We really seem kind of gray or dull.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I bet you I can fix that too. Content creation.
I'll tell you when I see a change.
And are you kidding? Do I know?
Oh, we have the whole crew down here. All our animals are down here now.
Really?
Oh, maybe night. Are you serious? Someone's trying to send you to prison.
Why are they trying to do that?
What happened? Like, are they joking about it, or? It's funny. I wouldn't think that's funny. I'd be a little, like, freaked out.
Yeah, that's not, prison's no joke.
I mean, what does your parents say about the whole situation?
Well, edgy jokes, I mean, you gotta define edgy, because sometimes...
What career? She's like a teenager, right?
Yeah.
That's funny. Teenagers are so drama. Because she is a literal child.
Well, that was...
That's so ridiculous.
A little better. We'll have to do for tonight.
I think it's just, why don't you turn on that light right there?
This one?
Yeah, one of them. Nope, that did nothing. That didn't do anything.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to the LUT that I did have on there, but...
What happened to the ring light we normally use?
It's in there, but these have been working fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the LUT. Like, it was,
Mine's strong.
I don't know. Maybe I can do...
Oh man. So, that is quite an argument so far. Why does it not translate into, like, YouTube?
It does. There's a delay.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's better.
It's better?
Yep.
You like that better?
Yep.
Okay, well let me...
Want to see on my phone?
I mean, it's just dramatic, I guess. That's okay.
Well, you can actually see that we're not in light. We're not like...
The same color as the background?
Yeah. Because, like, look at...
Yeah. Alright.
See?
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
Okay. Here we are. And now I'm all red. It's okay.
Now you're all red. It's because you've been leaning over.
Yeah. Alright. 10 minutes into the episode, I'm finally joining the show.
Yep.
Another week where I'm on duty, so no drinking, no wine. Wine with the wifey without wine. It's just with the wifey.
Yeah, just me. And I'm drinking beer.
I'm having a cool, crisp, refreshing Fresca.
And we're just catching up on what you're writing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's kind of crazy that he even cared what was going on in the first place. I mean, it's like, I get, you know, it's like, this is what you're doing. Like, one could say, is this all you have to do in your life? You're doing this or whatever, you know, that you're like, you know, making up a virtual account, you know, to rag on this one girl or whatever. But then, like, at the same time, he's literally wasting his time bothering you about that. So it's like needless drama. Like, he seriously wasted his time and energy, you know, getting in a fight with you about it. And it's literally like over nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
know?
It's a lot of drama over nothing. I don't know.
Like, if it was me, I would just kind of move on, like,
Yeah.
instead of be him and, like, engage in a conflict.
Yeah, I would just not engage. I find that as I move through life, I find less and less reason to engage with silly shenanigans.
I had to be level-headed today, I tell you what, maybe night. I was at the parking lot, and I can park in handicap because I'm handicapped. And so me and Gitchegumi had just gotten out to the parking spot and had just gotten in, and I was taking out her charger to put into the charging port for her because she didn't have one for the car. And then some car honked at me. Like, what the heck, you know, like, I just literally got in my car. And then this old lady, complete with, like, curlers in her hair and a bonnet over her...
Words to live by.
Over her curlers and everything, comes over to my car and starts knocking on it. And it's like, are you going to be moving soon? Scared the crap out of Gitchegumi because she was not expecting somebody to be knocking on her window. And, like, initially I wanted to, like, freak out on her. Like, old lady, you gotta wait your turn too.
Yeah.
If you're, like, going from door to door asking if people are gonna move in the parking lot, you can go take that other handicapped spot over there.
I mean, obviously she can walk.
Yeah, and there was lots of open spaces that were near the door that were closer than handicap, which is so crazy.
Like I told you, I would have just decided that we forgot something.
Yeah, Gitchegumi was like, you should have just told her that I forgot something and I was going back in the store, and just went back in the store to spite her. I was so angry that I literally couldn't even think like that. I left because I was just so angry. I was like, if I stay longer, I'm probably going to do something to her. Like, I'm going to, like, start a situation. Because I've been known to do that.
Yeah, that sticks and stones will break my bones. We used to say that when we were kids.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we live in a time and age where
it doesn't seem to go by that anymore.
Everybody is
they're so sensitive
to words. I mean, I have to be careful what I say at work, because I came up in a place where it didn't matter what you said. We're trained to close with and destroy the enemy. You know, America's killers. So, you know, you don't have to mince words. Now I'm in a place where if I look at somebody wrong, I hurt their feelings. And I have to, like, I've had to adjust my crew brief and all kinds of stuff to make sure I don't hurt people's feelings.
Because normally he goes to work and he just looks at people and they think that, you know, he's done something to hurt their feelings.
Chat over a little bit.
Yeah, well, because the camera.
Yeah. I can do that. Ugh. Oh, come on.
That's better. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she can't get canceled. I mean, she's not anything.
Yeah, this whole cancel culture nonsense, that's a whole nother issue that I probably shouldn't even go in on, weigh in on. I'll end up getting canceled myself. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I don't even understand what cancel culture is, but...
It's like what we were talking about, like, people get their feelings hurt, or somebody says something, because everything's recorded now for all time, so if you say something off color that offended somebody, then they use it to try and get you taken off of whatever platform that you're on.
Yeah, you have to be, like, careful nowadays with cancel culture, I guess.
Yeah, it's so many sensitive people in the world.
No, I would say you not wanting to talk to her is not self-centered. It's just you doing you. And that's really what you need to worry about.
And that's the other thing, like, there's nothing wrong with being self-centered. You gotta take care of yourself. You can't just take care of other people all the time. Like, that's communism.
Yeah.
Like, this whole, oh, you need to put other people above yourself, and
like,
but no, you gotta take care of yourself.
What about mental health?
Yeah.
Like, take care of yourself first. Be good to you first. If you don't want to talk to somebody,
I mean, ultimately,
don't talk to them.
Ultimately, you can't help other people if you can't help yourself.
Right, she chose to be irrationally emotional about this. She chose for her reactions. It's not like you forced her to cry. You didn't force her to react the way she did.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole, I don't know. This whole COVID situation doesn't help with
Yeah, COVID really
teenage,
changed everything.
Teenage,
Even Chrissy Gumi was talking about that
stuff
today in the car. She was like, I kind of like that COVID happened, but I kind of don't like that COVID happened.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, really? Tell me. And she's like, well, I like that COVID happened because I got to be at home more. And she's like, I was always getting sick in school. She's like, but because COVID happened, I didn't get to see as many kids as I'm used to seeing. I didn't do school sports last year because things were really like unorganized. And she's like, and then I'm not gonna do I'm gonna homeschool this year because I get sick really easy in school. I'm like, yeah, you do. She's like, and I don't really, she's like, thinking back about it, it was really sucky to be sick all the time. Like every month.
Yeah, she would get super sick.
Super sick, yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know who any of these people are. I'm just...
We're so old, we don't know who these people are. Okay, she's gonna explain.
Oh, goody.
Oh, gosh. What? He jumped off a bridge? Crazy.
Wow. I mean, a lot of people in this industry deal with
a lot of mental illness. Well, yeah, because it's easier to reach out through this type of platform than...
Well, and a lot of people put a ton of stress on themselves for... We don't really take this as seriously as, some people do.
Yeah, but it's still stressful sometimes.
Well, I mean, you saw me trying to work through
you were
technical difficulties.
At the computer.
Yeah, it's like...
There's a lot of people that kind of go for that, misery, type motivation.
The edgelord.
Yeah. They somehow relate with him, because they're in their own world. They somehow are feeling like him. They feel like they want to get noticed like how he is, the same way. They feel like they have the same qualities he has.
Well, and it really falls down to why people bully in the first place.
Right.
It makes them feel big about themselves. It makes them feel strong and powerful, and people gravitate towards people that engage in that kind of behavior because they can kind of leech off of that feeling of power. That's why bullies always have, going back to grade school, when the bully on the playground had 3 or 4 other kids following him around. They just wanted to be cool like the bully, 1, and 2, didn't want to get bullied by the bully. So, just kind of one of those things, one of those human psychology things.
Okay, this is for you, Gitch.
Okay. I'm looking. No. I don't think, unless the Discord account was copyright IP, which wouldn't be possible because Discord itself is an IP. So, I mean, especially when it involves teenagers, it's not gonna.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna like throw it out of court for like wasting his time in court.
If that went in front of a judge, he'd just be like, "All right, this is not my job. This is some parent's job to take care of." It wouldn't go anywhere close to that far.
I doubt he called the police on you.
I mean, he could. It's like, and that's the other thing. Like, okay, call the police. They're gonna come and take your statement, and then they're gonna laugh about you as they drive back to the police station, because there's literally nothing the police can do in that situation other than take a statement. Which doesn't really do anything, because what is the statement? Some 14-year-old made fun of me on Discord and it hurt my feelings? Like, okay. Get some thick skin, buddy, because let me tell you, life has got a lot
in store for
to show you.
I wouldn't worry about what anybody says or tries to accuse you of. They don't matter. What matters is what you think.
Yeah, how you feel inside. Well, if there is, I'm sure he's not the expert on it. He or she, okay, well.
Oh,
hey, thank
hello.
you.
Who knows?
Thank you, who knows? Yeah, that's...
Isn't that a...
I don't know.
60 Hawk?
Is it 60 Hawk? It is 60 Hawk.
It's 60 Hawk.
I thought it was,
You thought it
somebody
was...
else I work with, but we just had a kid.
No, that's, Caleb?
Yeah.
No. Caleb has, like, a car in his...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Team MM. That's right. Who knows is 60 Hawk. Welcome to the show, 60 Hawk, and thank you for jamming out to the tunes. This is some Harris Heller. I don't even have Automod active, so I don't know why it's
doing that.
Doing anything, because
we're having a couch night, 60 Hawk.
Yeah, going back to our roots, back to the beginning.
Really?
Did it have a link in it or something?
Foaming at the mouth?
No? Might want to make sure you don't have rabies.
Oh no, rabies. You. 60 Hawk, what you been up to?
Traveling the world.
Traveling the world.
Pushing people out of airplanes.
That's what, maybe Night, that's what 60 Hawk does. He travels all the time.
Yeah, that's why he hasn't been here for a few weeks.
We should actually, when we get our exchange student, maybe we should meet up for dinner or something.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know how to handle the internet. That's why we work really hard to protect Gitchegumi from a lot of it. I mean, she's not old enough to even have her own account on anything, so anything that she has an account on, she's piggybacking off of us.
You go on your big show next week. What? Is it like places that we'd be able to get to see you guys at? If we traveled somewhere?
You know, they need to put precision skydiving in the Olympics. I think that would be an awesome Olympic sport. Those people are... They jump out of an airplane at 10,000 feet and land on a dime.
Yeah.
Crazy. You could probably even do swooping. I mean, you'd have to come up with some judgment criteria, but there's all kinds of stuff about that I don't know anything about. But I had a guy that was trying to teach us how to do it when I was down in Georgia. Obviously, I had way too few jumps to even be worried about trying to do something like that.
Look, it's my second jump out of the plane, and I'd love to do this.
Yeah, so, but he was talking about you got to make sure you enter your gate and like all this other stuff, and you can't be too fast or too low or too high. It's just crazy.
Everybody, we got Sniffles on the show tonight.
Yeah, that's, I knew there was competitions for it, which is why, like, I mean, if skateboarding can be in the Olympics, I don't know why skydiving can't.
Skateboarding is in the Olympics?
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's the first year.
No way.
Yep.
Surprised that Gitchegumi didn't want to watch that.
She probably didn't know. Yeah, I just, I don't know. You can kind of see up here, 60 Hawk, we're using your idea. You can see the little corner of it right there. Big old timer going on.
Oh, yep.
So we know. We know when to take a break if we want to, or what have you.
Yep.
Jersey, Illinois, Michigan. That's a little far.
Yeah. It would be nice to go to Jersey, though, and see my cousin.
Yeah. We gotta find the sweet spot for the breaks, though, because well, for one, I didn't even sit down on the couch for the first 10 minutes of the show. So a 30-minute break, I mean, that's kind of...
That's too early.
Way too soon. So I don't know. We'll see about doing a break at an hour.
Yeah.
See how that goes. We got a 3-hour show, so that's 3 breaks.
Oh, 3 breaks and then the ending.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for switching topics? Okay. Yeah, that would work too. We didn't really, I mean, the only topic that I thought of for this week was the electric vehicle. Because I
thought about my ring.
Oh, yeah. We did a 10-year anniversary upgrade on Chrissy May's ring. So she got the wedding band she's always dreamed of.
Yep. And it is so large. It's so crazy. I look at it and I'm just like, whoa.
You should go put it up by the camera.
Okay, hold on to this. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna get it.
You gotta pull it away a little bit so that it goes. There you go.
His nipples.
Yeah, we went down to Atlanta. So we went down to Atlanta for a family weekend and picked it out, and then her and Gitchegumi just got back from Atlanta this morning, actually.
Yep.
Going to pick it up. They made it a couple-day thing because
I'm not good at driving long distances
Chrissy
anymore.
May's, not great at
I know.
stream crashed. Says it's still live. Try restarting. It might just be Twitch because it's still going on YouTube.
It's definitely larger than I thought I was going to get. Like, he said that I'd be able to pick out anything I wanted. And I was thinking that if I changed my diamond up, because I had a 1 carat diamond, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll get a 1.5 carat diamond, or maybe I'll just add a halo around my diamond, or something like that. And instead I have like a 2 carat diamond, and then all the other diamonds around it are like a ton. I think altogether I have like 3+ carats.
Yep.
I mean, it definitely looks more than, like, the ring itself, the one around my diamond,
Yeah,
looks more than, this looks more than half a carat.
it does.
Maybe it's half a carat on each side.
Maybe. I could buy that for $1.
Because that's crazy. So, 3 carats in my wedding band, and then half a carat on my
Yeah,
engagement
TDY
ring.
is good. TDY is good stuff.
And then half a carat on my wedding band.
Yeah,
So 3.5 carats maybe.
maybe. I have to look at the paperwork and see. Paperwork has it all laid out.
Oh yeah. You got your eye on something maybe, Knight? Oh, TDY money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TDY money's good money.
What you want? What are you gonna buy?
What are you gonna buy? Kids these days, money burning holes in their pockets.
It's like Gitchegumi.
Like Gitchegumi. And Chrissy May.
Hey.
Hey!
Yeah, when we were in Atlanta this weekend, yep, I did a little shopping.
Undertale, yeah. She came home with a trunk full of stuff.
Oh, you've been
reading the Dune series?
series?
I love the Dune series. It's one of my favorite series.
So you want to be in possession of something rare. That's cool.
Well, there are less.
I mean,
There
I
are
would say
worse
there's
reasons to buy
yeah.
something.
I think it's better to buy it for that reason than to just be like a hoarder.
I just made a business purchase recently that I was putting together earlier tonight. Got my first rack for a crypto mining rig. I'm just waiting on the motherboard to come and I can put it all together. For realsies. I come to find out I gotta buy 7 fans now.
7 fans.
Yeah, there's space for 7 fans on the rack. I mean, I guess I only really need one right now because I only have one graphics card put in there, but I don't think the fans that go in there would be that. I think they're only like $2 a fan.
Yeah.
So I don't need to get the like big LED fancy like.
When Andy showed me his fans, they were pretty small and they were pretty cheap.
Yeah.
And they go in like small computers.
Well,
like simple computers.
no, it'd be like a 120 millimeter. Like, not like that big. I mean, it's a decent sized fan to move a decent amount of air. Because the whole idea is to keep the stuff cool.
Yeah, I think you should get it then. How much is it?
Let me guess. Undertale Collector's Edition. I'm gonna say $90.
Ew.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Very reasonable. Yeah. I was thinking about getting, trying out the Swords of Legends game. Contemplating getting the collector's edition on that, just because it comes with a glider. In-game glider. But,
oh, that's not a chair glider?
No.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool. Like get my own experimental aircraft that I just buzz around the neighborhood in. That'd be pretty funny.
Sniffles, what you doing?
He's wandering around.
Here.
He's kicking the light.
Yeah.
He's got to get something to get tangled up in. He's like, there's no cords on the ground anymore.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Especially the necklace.
Oh. I like the sheet music. That's cool. That's the way most of those collector's editions are.
You have to be into
You
it
gotta
to
understand,
really
yeah.
get it.
You gotta understand you either have to know the game and understand it, or you have to just be a fan of the developer and want to support them. Or both.
It sounds like something that Gitchegumi would really get into.
Yeah, I don't know if she'd have the patience. It's a lot of reading and.
Oh, that's true.
And it's a lot of there's a lot of moral dilemma
She's
type
still
thing.
Sailor Moon level.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it would be a great, because there's a lot of moral dilemma type situations in the game, and I just think
she takes everything so literally right now. Yeah.
I think a lot of it would go over her head.
Oh, you guys. So on the trip, Gitchegumi, she has she's got a time when her screen time runs out, and then her phone shuts off and everything. Well, I go to sleep like a normal person, and Gitchegumi wanted to stay up longer, obviously. And if you let her stay up, she'll watch TV until 6 a.m., which happened the night before. She was up until 6 a.m. So I was like, well, that's not going to happen tonight. I'm just going to turn off the TV at a certain time. And so then she decided she was going to get into my phone and try to change the controls so that it would give her more screen time. Only all she did was ruin my phone settings. So my phone wasn't working right or anything. So I had to do a factory reset on my phone. Now my phone doesn't remember any of its passwords or anything.
kids. It's like when she chopped all her hair off last week.
Oh yeah, she chopped all her hair off too. You guys missed that.
Yeah.
I had to take her and get her hair fixed.
That was a whole big... She learned what transgender was and decided that she wanted to be that.
Yeah, one of her friends was talking her into being transgender. And then I talked to her for a good length on it this last weekend, or the other day. And I was like, so, you know, do you really feel like you are a certain way, or what? And she's like, no, Izzy said that she thought that I was, because I like to do all these certain things, and I like to read certain books and watch certain shows, so obviously I must be transgender or gay. And I was like, just because you like to watch anime doesn't mean that you're gay or transgender. You can be a regular person and, like, yeah, be an Uncle Matt.
Yeah.
And do that. Yeah, you're exactly right, Maybe Night. So, you know, so this woman, or this 11-year-old girl, had her convinced that she should cut her hair to be transgender. Cutting your hair doesn't make you transgender.
Yeah, well, we explained that to her too.
So now she's really sorry she cut her hair, because she cut it to the skin with scissors. So she hacked it up, and then she regrets it, and it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad because she was going on a tirade, and I just straight up told her that she's not trans. But I mean, it's not that I don't accept, you know, if somebody is trans, you know.
But she wasn't saying any of the things.
Yeah, she wasn't exhibiting any of the, like...
You know, she wasn't saying she didn't feel right in her body. She wasn't saying anything that maybe you know, would expect somebody to say if they were feeling like really out.
She didn't feel like she was supposed to be.
Yeah. She wasn't saying anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Maybe Night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a... It's been a challenging couple years. She's learning about all this stuff and trying to... I gotta take this.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
This is how work happens. So we'll see if he has to go into work or not. This might be the powers that be. Yeah, right?
Nope, scam call.
Oh, is the scam call? Alright.
Account have been suspended for verification.
Oh, what account?
Verizon Wireless. But they were using the wrong grammar and everything. It was just a scam. It was a recorded message.
Yeah, it is cool that she felt comfortable to talk to me about it.
Yeah, I mean, I really love that she feels comfortable to bring these things up to us. I wish she would bring them up to us
before she does
way sooner, but it is nice that she feels that she can talk to us. And she told us too that because she feels more comfortable talking to Chrissy May than she does me, for obvious reasons. But she let us, you know, because me and Chrissy May talk, we tell each other everything. And she said, yeah, I know whatever I say to Auntie, you know, Gitchegumi's going to hear about. So that was good to know, that she knows that even though she's talking to Chrissy May, that I'm going to learn about it. So, and she's still not intimidated or scared to bring it up, which I feel a great thing. So.
Yeah, she did say that sometimes her Uncle Gitch, something triggers in her mind, like a flashback is what she described. And she said she doesn't know exactly what's going on, but that she can feel like when she was living with her mom and when her mom's boyfriend was like yelling at her, and she feels like scared but frozen. And so,
which I feel for her, because it is absolutely is PTSD. Because for one, I'm well familiar with PTSD.
Yeah, we both have it.
And I think in the 5 years that we've had her, I've raised my voice one time.
On something very legit.
Yeah. And so the fact that she feels that, like, just my presence makes her feel that way, I can definitely sympathize, empathize.
And I mean, I would say part of it is that he's very monotone, and he's, you know, he doesn't have a lot of inflection in his voice, and so when you talk to him sometimes and he's serious, like, he sounds very stern and very, like, you know, serious, like in a serious type of way that you are in trouble type of way. And so as a kid, I can imagine she's probably really scared. Coming from the house that she came from, she probably is thinking she's getting yelled at by Uncle Matt, because the severity is there in his voice, even without having to raise it.
I mean, a lot of that too is 7 years in the infantry, learning how to talk to young men in a way that young men understand. But I don't know. I work really hard at being, being calm, but I can understand that.
So you have the same issue maybe tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary to do that maybe night, because it's just be you.
Yeah, it's exhausting to feel like you have to act every time you're talking. That's why, like, people, my whole life, honestly, people have had a hard time reading me. It was even when I was a lifeguard at Boy Scout camp, one of my coworkers, I was joking. I said some sort of joke, but I delivered it deadpan. And she was like, "I can't get a beat on you. I don't even know if you like me." And I was like, "That's interesting." It's just like...
That's interesting.
Yep.
Did you like her?
No. Well, I mean, I liked her as a person. I didn't like. She was a lot of drama. But...
Yeah, I can see that it would be, deeper before HRT.
I mean, honestly, like, Gandalf has known me since 5th grade and still can't tell when I'm joking sometimes. So.
A corpse husband.
Corpse Husband is a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Incredibly deep voice.
I gotcha.
He's like down here in this register, but with a little bit of breath underneath it.
I gotcha.
Very resonant. Got a very resonant voice. He did a lot of He was on a lot of the Among Us PewDiePie episodes.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. That's where I know him from. Or know of him. I don't think I've ever watched any of his videos. Like, I don't know. I started watching Cinnamon Toast Ken because he's like my age doing YouTube, so.
Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Yeah. Literally, all he does is watch like 90 Day Fiancé and react.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's what we should do. But
well, we watch it and don't.
Well, yeah, we don't videotape it, but if the issue with doing a react show like that though is you get copyright claims a lot because you're showing copyrighted material, and you can typically claim fair use and win it, but while the copyright claim is on your video, it can't be monetized. So it's like you lose out on all that. Because the first 2 days your video is live, and you get all your views. You know, like we get our with our videos.
Oh, he's got
stream,
GERD. Oh, that's painful.
Oh. Yeah, that's
I'm on my way there.
Not fun.
They say some doctors say I have GERD, some don't.
I had one of my
But it
friends.
really depends on what my folks look like because I have FAP.
Yeah. One of my friend's dads growing up had GERD, and he had to eat. Like we all would eat chips and salsa, and he'd have chips with cottage cheese because the acid in the salsa, he couldn't take it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I could see that. I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually Who Knows 472. He's just being pumped into the Twitch chat by Restreambot, so that everybody who's on every platform can talk to each other. Speaking of which, where'd my phone go?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, we still haven't figured out where we want to land on, what platform we want to land on. I know Twitch has the community interaction thing going for it. But man, as a person with a business degree who's business focused, they just don't make the smartest business decisions. And I don't know if it's because Amazon obviously has other priorities, and so they don't prioritize Twitch, or if it's just that the people that are in charge of Twitch just are out of touch. Yeah, I don't know. But on the flip side, YouTube doesn't really care about live streaming right now. So they are making changes, which are good changes, but they're still not at that level. The other thing too is people go to Twitch to watch a live stream for no other reason. People go on YouTube, they're not there to watch a live stream, they're there to binge on whatever content comes out. So you doing okay over there?
Yeah, I almost finished my beer.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a new drink.
What would you like?
I think I have a Blue Moon in there.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go get her another drink, and we're going to take our first little break. Enjoy the tunes. We'll be back on the other side. back. Hope everybody got up, got stretched out, got a snack.
I got some dill pickle chips from Old Dutch.
Delicious treats from back home.
Yep, and I got Blue Moon Light Sky Citrus Sweet.
And I am rocking the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Delicious, crisp, refreshing. We got Sniffle Man behind the camera, being director.
You got merengues and tea? Ooh.
I don't know why, but for some reason that made me, reminded me of the fact that I bought my first mango not too long ago.
Hey, friend.
Hey, Gandalf, hello! We were just talking about how, even though we've known each other since 5th grade, there's been times when you've had a hard time recognizing if I was joking or not. We're talking about how people take me more seriously than I typically am. Hope you're, oh, is the music too loud? I'm gonna have to adjust the,
He's rocking out to it.
thingy thing. Can't hear me. Wrong direction. How's that? All right, maybe night. Have a good night.
Night. Maybe night.
The dog took my spot. Look out, little Vivaloo. I gotta sit there. Like, nope, this is my show now. Ugh. There you go. All right. How's that for the music level? I'm gonna have to change my preset for the volume. I have on the Stream Deck here. I'm trying to master the multi-action button or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask you how your stream went. I saw that you were on earlier. Popped in. I didn't say anything. I just gave you the view for a little bit, and then spent an hour fighting with the computer to try and get this stream ready. So. It's pretty awesome. I was using a iPad with the app on it, and honestly, this thing is... I didn't think this thing was going to be so much better, but it is. It's just smooth. It just makes everything nice and smooth. And then I've been working on the back end. I don't know if you saw the stinger and everything from when we came back. But behind the scenes stuff just to get that polish.
Yeah, really hard.
It's fun.
So yeah. So let's talk about our weeks. Like, what have you been doing this week, maybe?
Well, I have been. I've been on call all week, and I've been kind of. It's always tough when Chrissy May leaves town because I gotta take care of the house and go to work. And we got all these animals that, for whatever reason, I always let them out. Is like right before I leave, and then I come home and they just leave messes all over the place, and it's like they're mad at me or something.
Mad about being left alone.
Yeah. I gotta So I get home with all these ideas on what I'm gonna do once I get home, and then I gotta clean up the messes first. I gotta feed them. By then I'm just tired. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit on the couch for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get to, like, I didn't actually end up going through those boxes until like 4 o'clock in the morning. That morning that I told you I was gonna, or that night I told you I was gonna go through the boxes. I was out there at 4 o'clock in the morning, just like going through boxes, putting stuff away. I couldn't sleep. So, yeah, that's what I've been trying to like keep up on the house and get things tidy for the exchange student that we got coming.
Yep, our exchange student is coming next week.
Yep. In fact, next Friday we probably won't be able to do a show at the normal time because
we'll be picking her up
we
at the
gotta
airport.
go pick her up. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it'll either be really late or we'll do it on Saturday.
Yeah. One of the two.
We're super excited though, and so is she.
Yeah. Super excited. Still got to put her dresser together, which that's my project for the weekend.
Well, I went to Atlanta, picked up my big ring, and then I did some shopping on the way back at the Tanger Outlet Mall there in Commerce. And it was right by the dragway, the Atlanta, Georgia dragway. So that was kind of neat to see.
Was anybody racing?
No, but there was people arriving for it.
So there was like maybe a race this weekend or something? I'm sure Team MM would know all about that. Big race fan. I did try out Microsoft Flight Simulator in virtual reality, and let me tell you, it's something else. Pretty awesome. The only downside is you can't use the touch controllers, so you either gotta have a setup or you gotta like use an Xbox controller, which is not ideal.
Right.
Or keyboard and mouse, which I don't even know how you would do that in virtual reality, because I don't know. You have to grope your way around the keyboard. I'd like to stream it, but I just don't know. I don't know how feasible it is to stream and play VR on the same machine.
Oh, I gotcha. You have a separate recorder?
Well, I suppose I could. I could use the laptop as my streaming, and then just use the Elgato, pump the virtual reality to the laptop.
Like, what do normal people do when they stream in their games?
Well, most people that stream VR have a 2 PC setup. They have their PC that they play the VR game on, and then they have their PC that they use to capture
Okay.
everything.
Well, you could do that with your laptop and your PC.
Yeah, there's just a lot of... I do have the benefit that I wouldn't play any multiplayer games, but it would be a lot of... I don't know. I'd have to figure out how to do all the sound, like route the sound and set it up properly. so that you could hear the game, and I could hear the game, but I could hear alerts on my computer that's doing the streaming. There's just a lot. It's a mess. I think Gandalf has a 2 PC setup.
Yeah. Of course he does.
Yeah. He just had an old PC laying around that he wasn't using, so he got a couple upgraded components and made it a capture computer.
He's not adopting a child, so he can do that.
It's true. Well, and with the 30 series cards, it's not really as necessary as it used to be. You used to almost, if you wanted to play your game at like decent settings, you almost had to have 2 PCs set up. But ever since the 20 series cards, and now especially with the 30 series cards, you don't really need it anymore. The only reason I would even consider it is for virtual reality.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge I have right now is it's really hard for me to turn off the crypto miner, because it's like every hour that it's off is an hour that it's not making money.
Yeah.
But you can't play a game while you're mining crypto. It just
I wouldn't turn it off
taxes the
either.
system too much.
I'd mine money over playing games. Any day of the week.
Well, maybe someday I'll make money playing games.
That
you
hasn't
can't-
happened yet. So far.
Well, but it won't happen if I don't do it. That's the thing. That's why if when I get
Okay, so if you're 7 years down the road and you still haven't made money, but you've missed out all that money you could have gotten in crypto, I'd be like, what a jackass.
7 years from now, that's why once I get my 3rd graphics card for the rig out in the garage, then I won't need to have this one running all the time, because those will be just as profitable.
How much will the 3rd one be? How much will that earn you in a month?
$12 a day. So 360 $.
Okay.
I think that's what it works out to.
Times 2.
Times 2.
Because you have 2.
No,
Oh,
all
that's
all
what-
3. If I have 3 cards going, it'll be $12 a day. Yeah, I know they're in the news. I was gonna start playing Swords of Legends, but a part of me, I really like MMOs, but a part of me thinks that I probably should figure something else out.
He really plays like dumb games. That's all I have to say.
I mean, I could play Octopath Traveler, but that's a single-player game with a linear story, so
So I'm sure people would watch it.
I'd like to play a game that doesn't have, it's like sandboxy. I could do Minecraft, I suppose, but yeah, I did New World. I played the closed beta. The problem is I don't know that they've lifted the NDA yet. Maybe they have for this latest round of betas, but I know for both rounds of betas that I was in, there was an NDA, so I couldn't even talk about being in the beta. So
Well, I'm sure now that it's out, you should be able to.
Yeah, the way it releases the end of this month, officially. I do want to play. I got an invite to the Ship of Heroes beta that starts this weekend, which is the spiritual successor to City of Heroes, which was an MMO that released before World of Warcraft, where you could play a superhero. And I had a lot of fun playing that back in the day, so I'm just kind of excited that I'm going to be in this Ship of Heroes beta. I hope that they don't have an NDA, because I'd like to stream it.
Yes, I agree. Get out of these older games.
I mean, I got a follower or a sub from playing World of Warcraft.
One.
Yeah. That's better than I ever got playing Stardew Valley.
I'm just saying. Like, who wants to watch old style gaming?
Well, the problem with trying to play the newer games is it's saturated. You really got to find a game that's in a sweet spot that has like maybe 80,000 followers of the game and 5,000 viewers at any given time and 30 people streaming it. You play a new game, you got like 700 people streaming it, and if you got no viewers, because the way that Twitch lists your channel is by how many viewers you have, so if you got no viewers, you're at the bottom of the list. So Twitch is very hard to get discovered on. Most people that have a following on Twitch also do YouTube content and then tell people in their YouTube video, hey, by the way, I stream on Twitch, blah, 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 blah. And they pull people to Twitch that way. But I don't make YouTube videos regularly enough. And if I did do YouTube videos, I really don't think that the gaming YouTube videos is what I would do. I feel like I could do like rant videos, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like the big one that I keep coming to mind is because I have so much driving experience and training, just talking about like, you know, going over the calculus of why speeding's not worth it, and going over like obscure traffic rules and, you know, stuff like that. Manning a middle of the road game and one day a week. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, now you're talking about streaming on 3 days a week. I tried doing that. I couldn't sustain it because I just don't have. I don't have the consistency to be able to do that.
Why don't you stream that day on your streaming day?
Stream what?
That could be your streaming day. You don't have to have 3 days. You could do. And that could be your other day.
Well, he's talking about manning a middle of the road game. So he's talking about streaming a middle of the road game and then 1 day a week streaming new titles. So we do this show, my main game show, and then a variety show.
Why don't you do for part of your show, take a break and come out after a break and do new titles?
Oh, do a new title? I can do that. I mean, I kind of want to get away from WoW anyway.
Why? Because we're talking about you doing getting away from it?
No. I've been wanting to figure out something else to play for a while. I wanted to play Swords of Legends. I just have to convince myself that it's worth paying for. I like the aesthetic for Swords of Legends. It's like very, I mean, it's an Asian MMO, so it's very, like, samurai aesthetic type stuff. So, I don't know. I might just bite the bullet and start playing that one. That's the other thing, is if I play a new game every week, that's like $60 a week.
We're not saying play a different game every week. You're so literal. What are you, Gitchegumi?
I mean, just saying.
I'm just saying.
New titles change out a lot. Now who's Gitchegumi with that eye roll?
I did it deliberately.
I know.
You deserved it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think... The other thing is I just don't think World of Warcraft is that exciting to watch. Unless you're doing, like, PvP type stuff and arena type stuff, which I don't really get into, so... You gotta go outside there, puppy? Gotta go let the puppy out. Ugh.
Viva, you going outside? Go outside with Daddy.
Come on, Viva. 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 What are you doing, you little
That's
sniff?
because I started talking to her.
You're just sniffing around, and then now you're just gonna be a difficult. Come on. Come on. Let's go outside. Come on.
Here's like, I'm coming.
Come on, Viva. There you go. Good girl. Go potty. She's gonna go out there and yell at the neighborhood. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like it. Part of me too also thinks that maybe I should play some Switch games, because I do like the Switch.
We have a bunch of new Switch games.
We have a bunch of new games. I could do some.
Oh.
All right, who knows? Thanks for coming on.
60
Have a good night. Hopefully, we'll see you again next month. But yeah, I like, you know, Breath of the Wild and like all the. I'm a big Nintendo fan anyway. I could do Smash Brothers, although I'm not like super competitive at it, so I don't know.
We have Sonic.
We have Sonic. Play that. We have just a ton of games. We got the new Subnautica. Do that, so. Subnautica is a fun game. Stream that.
Yeah.
Thought about streaming No Man's Sky because it's getting a lot of updates recently. Kind of a chill game too, so you can like talk to chat and interact with people, and it's not too intense. Let the puppies in. Come on, Viva. Here, bear. Here.
Viva.
Huh?
Saying hi to Viva.
Oh.
Here he comes. Stomping through. I have to say, this might be a early streaming night for me because I am worn out from today's travel.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
I cannot keep up.
That's okay. Do you want to call it?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to call it.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks everybody for coming out. We really appreciate it.
Sorry, I'm such a slowpoke today.
It's always fun having people to talk to and people coming in to chat. If you are new here, hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, and hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and like the videos so that we get more views and more followers.
And also, we have our new P.O. box.
Oh, we do have a new P.O. box that's in the description on YouTube and in the panels down there in Twitch. If you want to share any of your delights with us, you can send it to the P.O. box. It is a P.O. box, so don't think you're gonna send anything crazy to our house. The post office is gonna get it first. So, yeah. I guess that's.
I promise I'll bring my A game next week.
All right.
I'll rest up.
Until next time, keep your head above water.
Good night.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea